let's create a watermelon lantern bow. We're going to start by giving a dovetail to our buffalo check. I'm going to give it a 5-inch tail. I'm going to give it a 5-inch loop. And I'm going to give it 2 loops. I'm going to dovetail my watermelon ribbon. Measure my 5-inch tail. And give it 2 loops of this beautiful watermelon ribbon that even has the rind on it. I like to dovetail as I go. Whoops. I'm going to come in with an argyle, see what we think about that. I like it. I like it because there are more than one green on here. And it has just a dash of white, so I just love incorporating all of that. And I'm going to do that with 2 loops. And then for me, for this particular bow, as I'm watching it come to life, I'm going to come back to my watermelon ribbon and add it back in again. This is also where you could just add in a solid green, a solid black, a solid red. There's a lot of things you could do here, but I'm coming back in with that watermelon. We're going to keep that stack intact. Tie this off and then we'll fluff it out and we'll be able to see our lantern bow. I'm going to come in with a solid green to tie this off. And let's fluff. I like to get those out of my way. Then I start working my loops. And then I kind of come back at the end and worry about all of my tails. So we have half of it. And now we just need to get this side rocking and rolling. I'm just pulling some of these tails in a different direction. I noticed when I made the bow I had two watermelons together, and I don't want that, so I can just pull those apart now. Now, once you're completely done fluffing a lantern bow, you can trim up any tails that you can tell are obviously too long. This one's going to get trimmed. This one's potentially going to get trimmed. But I want to completely finish fluffing it first, and then I will give them just a slight trim, nothing too crazy. That's all it took, was just a little sliver. It's just a hair too long. And you can see this with your eye once you finish your bow. Oftentimes, I tend to pull that tail out to the right hand side and cut it. So sometimes I just need to trim just a little bit, and that's okay. It happens. Up here on the top, I'm going to alternate the watermelon with the argyle. It's super cute. I could fuss with it all evening probably, but it doesn't need it. It's super cute, and she is done. The pop of black and white in the back, the pop of white on the argyle, multiple patterns. We have the buffalo check, we have the watermelon with the seeds and the rind, and we have the argyle, and it's just, love it. And I love that we have pops of watermelon in the back and that I brought those to the front. So what do you think? Let me know below. I'll see you later.